Hey guys, this video has me in it. The Bitcoin versus XRP debate is one of my favorites. Along with XRP, a lot of people call Bitcoin a scam and a fake. And a lot of Bitcoin is a scam. And a lot of Bitcoin is a scam. Saying that XRP is only a way for Ripple to get money and isn't a good investment. I have both XRP and Bitcoin, so I can give you my opinion on this. In this way, I believe it can give a fair picture of how much these coins could go up in value. Now I'm going to use this to kind of lead into a very big news that happened earlier today about Ripple joining one of the biggest markets in the world. Check out my favorite exchange up hold down in the video explanation. That being said, let's begin. I hope you like the stuff. I'd like to start this video by quickly talking about why Bitcoin is a good investment. Then I'll talk about some very exciting news. When it comes to XRP Ripple, I think it will help me explain why I like XRP as an investment. It's important to know that I have both. As far as I can tell, I don't think there will be a single winner in this market. I think XRP has a very special chance to succeed. The marketing bee is the main reason I think Bitcoin will do well in this market. Big banks and other businesses want to offer financial services based on cryptocurrencies, and they'll begin with Bitcoin. It's just the biggest and clearest for them to understand. Because of this, I think Bitcoin has a very bright future, especially over the next 4 to 5 years. When a lot of big investment firms start to offer Bitcoin to their clients, those customers will eat it up. From personal experience, most older people I've talked to about cryptocurrencies say things like, "Hey, I tried to look up this Bitcoin thing in my Charles Schulkin account and it didn't show up." These people don't want to take part in trades. They also have a lot of money because they've saved it up over the years. These people want to trade in Bitcoin in a place that is easy for them, and they only want to use the brokerage that they have been using for a long time. I think this is a big reason why Bitcoin is a good thing, and it's one of the main reasons I own it. I think that the marketing effort and huge push to include Bitcoin in our financial system is enough to show that this is going to be a big hit with this generation. A lot of people are upset that Bitcoin uses a lot of power and isn't as fast or technologically advanced as XRP. These issues are valid. However, this won't stop people from buying it. The vast majority of people who will buy Bitcoin don't even understand what it means. These kinds of ideas are what you need to understand. You should know that people like us are way ahead of everyone else when it comes to cryptocurrencies. About 99% of people don't know what a cryptocurrency is. When they do, they'll be smart enough to say, "Okay, I get Bitcoin now," and that's where their money will start. Right now I'm going to show you that this is not at all bad for XRP. Actually, I think it's great for XRP, but it's important to note that as more Bitcoin products come out and more people become familiar with cryptocurrencies in general, I'm sure Bitcoin will succeed, which is not what many people in the XRP community think. A lot of people think that Bitcoin has to fail for XRP to go above. It's said that Bitcoin will go away because it lacks the right technology, but that doesn't seem like a good long-term idea. It looks like it's coming from the same people who said Tether and Binance would fail. Even though the news stories are interesting and make you think, it just doesn't make sense that these things would happen. I don't agree at all with the idea that Bitcoin is going away. Does this mean that Bitcoin and XRP are going up against each other? No, I don't think so. I think that all the same things that will be made for Bitcoin will also be made for XRP. When people learn about Bitcoin, I think they will ask, "You might think this is really cool, but what is it used for?" It's not really employed for anything. Oh, I see. A company called Ripple just went public, and they do business with coins. What does that cryptocurrency really mean? I see that it's XRP. Oh, I'd like to put money into XRP at FEF. This means I don't think these people will always own Bitcoin, which is bad for XRP. The way it presents and shows them ecology is what I think. Hey, there are better things out there. One of my favorite things about XRP is that real people are investing in it, not just speculators. It's also useful, but I don't think it's as useful as what XRP will be used for. Bitcoin is also useful. I think Bitcoin is a great way to speculate and invest money in any other product. As more companies join, I think it will do well, but XRP already does that. The truth is that not only will our financial services be built on top of XRP, but Ripple is also making great progress toward making the XRP system a standard for payments. Here is a video of Larsson talking about the SEPA payment method. Also, I want to show you how big the SEPA payment system is before I show you this movie. Every day, the SEPA payment system handles $2.60 trillion. Think about that number. This is one way to pay. SWIFT is not here. It's called Ripple and is growing very quickly. This is why I find XRP so interesting. The fact that XRP is being built into systems in this way. This is one thing Bitcoin doesn't have. That's one of the main reasons I don't think Bitcoin and XRP are compete with each other. XRP is being put in a very different place in our banking system than Bitcoin. Bitcoin can't even come close to this. Even though this financial product story was told about Bitcoin before it was told about XRP, XRP seems to be more useful than Bitcoin. Allow me to show you this movie by Larsson. In it, he says something very interesting about how banks and other financial institutions are actually using XRP. I'd like to show you this movie and then explain it to you. But this caught my attention. Yes, we just told everyone that CVOE from Kansas and Cross River Bank from New Jersey have joined. And it makes sense that banks are wary of any new technology for reasons of regulation and security. It does take a while for these talks to happen. We think 6 months to a year. Before we talk about pilots, we need to fully explain the idea and how it can be used. We're happy, though. US banks are now the first to use the Ripple system. Because of this, we think we are starting to get the word out that these new technologies, like distributed ledgers, can be seen as real options to traditional banks. Also, this is helpful for smaller banks that would have to depend on bigger banks otherwise. Okay, so am I right in thinking that the plan is to install Ripple all over the state? If so, how would it work? What are your plans? Yeah. At this point, the plan is to try to open a bank in every major part of the world. Being able to connect one bank on each in the US means that you can connect all the banks on those two networks by connecting one bank on SEPA in Europe. We have a multiplying effect because of this. They are from Germany and are now on SEPA with these two Americans. Banks use letter H. We need to now work on China, South America, and India. We also need to keep expanding it and get to some bank networks.